Hello there everybody on YouTube, this is me, Jackson Copus. I am back. So, today, what I am planning to do is show you how to install Ubuntu, or however you say it, I don't know, you may say it differently, onto a virtual machine. As you can see, I already have one made, but that one will be for showing you later, instead of installing it properly. Sorry about the cough. But what you'll need to do is go to this website here, ubuntu.com. So I'll go to the home page, and when it loads, you'll be greeted with this. That will do that, I think. But I'm sorry. What you'll need to do is go to Downloads, click that. Sorry about this HP audio switch thing, if you could see it. It's annoying me as well. And you go Ubuntu desktop, if you're using a desktop. I'm using it in the virtual machine to show you how to do it without installing it to my actual computer. And yeah, so you go into here, you choose the one that you want. So at the moment it shows this one, the Ubuntu, hang on, yeah, the Ubuntu 16.04.2 LTS. It's the light copy, so it's half the size. This is the newest one. I don't have the newest one, but if you want 17.04, you'd click download. So you just click right here. It'll take you to the next page, I think. Yep. If it gives you this, just go, not now, take me to download. Just click there. And it will say thank you for downloading, and it'll bring it up down here. I've got the 16.4 ISO, so I won't be doing that, but it is pretty much the exact same. Now, once you have downloaded, you'll need to leave it for a while because it's around maybe 3 gig. I'm pretty sure. You go into your VirtualBox if you're installing in VirtualBox, and you go new. It's pretty self-explanatory how you do it. Hang on. It's pretty self-explanatory how you do it. You click new, say you name it. Say if you want to name it, say hacking, or whatever you want to do it. I'm just going to name it test. But then you choose your type of operating system. So I would choose Linux or the Ubuntu. Now, depending on the copy that you get, I'm pretty sure it's normally 64, unless you select it as a 32 when you go into Ultimate Downloads. Depending on your computer, your computer's CPU, it will give you the choice of 64 or 32. If you've got a 32-bit computer and you download the 32-bit of VirtualBox, it'll only let you choose the 32-bit operating systems. But I've got a 64-bit laptop. Now you go find Ubuntu. Usually it would select the first. I've got a 64-bit, as you can tell from the other copy. Oh, it's a 16.10. There you go, next. Now this is the RAM, so how much access to your RAM do you want it to have? So for this, I'm going to give it 1400 meg. Next. Now I recommend, if you were going to do it, just follow the website's instructions. So around 25 gig of storage, but considering this is only a test, I will only be doing 16 because I'll be deleting it straight after. And done. Yeah. This isn't needed, I'm pretty sure, for Ubuntu, but I always go in and enable this thing, whatever you call, I don't know what they call it, and just go through, make sure it's all correct. You don't need floppy drive, but I just leave it, and that's okay. Then you get down to storage. Now this one, you can just remove that attachment, and Controller IDE, and click the disk icon here. Now you choose your disk, so you go find where you save your image. Usually you'd save it straight into downloads. I've got a set folder for it. Well, it's supposed to be in there, but I've got a set folder for it, and I just click open when I find it, and then click OK. Now that's all set up. All I have to do is click start. So whilst it's doing its install, you can just go do whatever you want, but there are some parts that you need to set up. It will literally just go through and say, you need to do this, you need to put your name in, you need to choose your address, and a whole bunch of other things. Well, not your address, but time zone. Unless you're doing it in VirtualBox, where it will set it automatically when you change the settings. So, it'll do its thing. Just let it boot. Takes around about, I don't know how long. It doesn't take too long. And yeah, as you can tell, it's already in. Now, all you have to do is wait for it. Wait for it to do its install and stuff, then you gotta agree to it, I'm pretty sure. I installed my virtual machine a while ago. But yeah, you just let it go through. Sorry. I'm pretty sure this takes up to like 2 minutes, this part. But I'll be back when it gets to it. Okay. Okay, I'm back. That wasn't much longer after I ended that, but it wasn't too long. I think about 30 seconds after I did the wait. But it'll boot into this. If you're doing it on a laptop, it will still give you all your battery percentage if you're doing it through Virtual Machine or VirtualBox, whatever you call it. I'll leave the link to VirtualBox in the description. But yeah, it'll give you what your actual laptop is telling. So whatever the percentage this says, 49%, this should say the same. Ooh, it's estimating. Sometimes it takes a while. It helps when you change. If you want internet on your virtual machine, you can set it to go through a certain thing. I'm not sure, but I normally just go into the networking and just change it to bridge to your network adapter. So, if you're doing it on a computer and you have it burned onto a disk, you can either choose to try Ubuntu. If you just click try, it will. It won't install it, but it will run it off the disk. If you go to install, if you're trying to do a dual boot, I don't know how to do dual boots, that's why I haven't installed it onto the computer itself. But if you want it on your computer and you want to do a dual boot, you're going to have to look up how to do a dual boot from another video. I might link a video if I can find one that's good. But for this demonstration, I'll be clicking install. I'll only be doing it up until it gives me all the catalog sort of stuff. So download updates while doing it. If you haven't set up the bridged adapter, which I think it automatically did. No, it didn't. But yeah, it doesn't tell me my battery percentage at the moment. But when I unplug my charger, wait for that to update. It's not updating. Normally it'll just tell me the percentage. So if you're connected to the internet and stuff, you can download updates whilst installing Ubuntu and stuff, or do the third party stuff, but I'm not connected to internet. So I'd click continue. I'd let it load. Do this sort of thing. Now, this you need to be very, very cautious with if you're installing on your computer. Now, erase the disk and install Ubuntu. This computer currently has no detected operating systems. So say I have cracked an install of Windows and it's not showing me what it is. Maybe I will not be able to do it, but if you go something else, and go continue, you can resize the partitions and all this other stuff. So it'll bring you into this. I haven't entirely done that before, but I just normally go into because on my old computer, my old all-in-one, I never did any videos on it because it was way too slow. But I did install Ubuntu onto there. I only installed the 14.06, I'm pretty sure it was. I've got the disk somewhere because I burnt it to a disk. I'll just quickly see if I can find it. I know it's in the 14s though. But yeah, you would click into, so if you're doing it in a virtual machine, there'll be no operating systems on it to begin with. So you click there, install now. This is only for virtual machines when I say that. And it would go through, it would load this. So if you're installing this into your computer, just take another look at this to make sure that you want to do this, and you back up all your photos and stuff. I don't have any photos on it, so I'd just go continue. If you have photos and stuff that you want to save, you go back, you go into your computer, do a normal boot, you copy your photos onto a USB or a flash drive or something. USB, disk, flash drive, whatever you want to do. But for this, I'm just going to go install now. Now, this will ask you, where are you? So you would put in, so I live in Brisbane, which is not there, down here somewhere. And I just click continue. So you just locate wherever you are on the earth, or spreadsheet, whatever you can call that, though it is a map of the earth. Then you choose your keyboard layout. Mine's automatically set through virtual machine, so I just go next. Now your name, I'll put my name in, Jackson. Password, you have to have a password, so just put in those. Actually, in that password, I will put in YouTube. Depending on what you have your password set as, it'll say weak, strong, medium, as you already know. I'm going to click login automatically, considering I don't want to do the login and stuff. But I click continue. And I'm pretty sure it just takes me straight to that catalog. Yeah, just takes me straight to here. Unless this is something else, because it says skip. So, it's pretty self-explanatory how you do it though. Yeah, it is just the catalog thing. But it's really, really self-explanatory how you do it. Now, once it does its all install and stuff, and it boots back up, it'll ask you to eject the disk. For virtual machine, you just go straight up to device, optical drives, and you just click remove disk from virtual drive. You never do that during install because it will corrupt it. The install would take around 30 minutes depending on your computer, and the boot is pretty quick. I'm just gonna quit this one, just power off the machine, and I will just launch up this one. But the rest of it is really self-explanatory. It just turns itself off after install and asks you to take the disk out. For virtual machine, you just do the remove virtual drive. For a normal computer, you just take the disk out. If you're using it, hang on. If you're just doing a disk, you just take the disk, a USB. You just take the USB out. Now, this is my good copy of my virtual machine. I've done absolutely nothing on it because I'm too lazy. But this is how it boots. And it doesn't take too long. My thing shouldn't log in automatically. Damn it, I just remembered. yeah, really quick. It's not going to take long. Just leave it about a minute. Minute, maybe two, depending on your computer. I've assigned this virtual machine, well this one, a fair bit of RAM. I think I assigned it like 1.9. I've only got 4 gig in my computer and a Pentium processor, but yeah. I'll leave the system requirements to run it on your dedicated PC. So if you want to install it direct to the hard drive and not run it through the VirtualBox, I'll leave all the system requirements. Yeah. And I'll leave the download link and everything in the description. So when you should be greeted with this if you didn't check the automatically log me in, should be greeted with this page. It'll say your computer name up there, your name there, guest session, and Ubuntu 16.10 down the bottom. You got all this sort of stuff all up here. Still estimating volume, everything. Sound works straight through Ubuntu, so straight through Virtual Machine, but you just log in with whatever your password is, and my one's a little bit slow. It'll sit here like this for a while, or for a minute or two, maybe less, but it doesn't take too long. And yeah, that's how you do a clean install of Ubuntu into a virtual machine. But one of the cooler things with it is if you learn to access if you learn to do the terminal, you can do like things like a fire sort of thing. Off my head, there's one that I remember: sudo apt get blah 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 1co. But when you just type in, say, 1co onto your keyboard in the terminal and click enter, there's a little cat that'll follow your mouse. It's pretty cool. I'll just quickly see if I can get it. You'll be greeted with a different background. I have changed mine, but it'll show what it originally showed for a quick second. And up here will be all dark for you and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Now 59%. This should say 59. So it's pretty accurate. That's not going to tell me the time until it's fully charged. Now, I'm going to try and get the 1co thing quickly. The terminal's taking forever. Okay, there we go. If you learn how to do the sudo commands, apt, I'm pretty sure that they do install 1co. It'll ask for your password. You just put your password in. It won't show you it. You just click enter. Invalid operation. I'm pretty sure there's a dash right there. So dash apt get. I don't know how to do it right now, but it's pretty cool. It's got a store and everything. So if you want to install something from the Ubuntu store, you can. But hope you enjoyed the video, and it was pretty helpful for you. And enjoy messing around with Ubuntu. Peace out. Hang on. Next video, I'll show you how to do the sudo commands. Peace out.